Welcome, Mother.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here.
I know.
Spend some time in the beautiful BC.
BC. Well, we don't like to say where we live because
No, oh, yeah.
yeah. So
Stalkers.
can you share with
Yeah.
us a little bit of what you were mindful of in respect of what you welcomed into your home with kids around and like
Oh,
toys and
In that case,
Yeah.
yeah, because where I grew, everything came so hard, you know. Like for Christmas, I remember getting just one doll when I was 12 years old. And we never got present for birthdays, toys. Toys were just for Christmas and one. Maybe one soccer ball, a volleyball. And that was for the two of us, for me and my sister. We all played outside in the street, you know. It was safe. It was nothing like we never heard of kidnapping. You know,
they were trying to like
safe.
give kids away back then, hey?
No, get away. You know, the kids, you know, we didn't have Legos to play and we didn't have a swing in the backyard. If one of the neighbors had a ball, like let's say the volleyball, we put a tent in the middle of the street and the whole neighborhood played. You know, we share all the toys with the neighbors. If somebody had a bicycle, we took turns going that riding.
Aww.
So it was not wasteful and
very cooperative.
Very cooperative.
Yeah.
Everybody gets along.
And did that
got along
influence what you were thinking about when you were getting me and Mike and Eric presents?
Yeah. So when I got my kids, it was the same, you know. Actually, you know, I trying to follow the new way of living in Canada. It was different. So you guys got a little bit more toys, little bit more sport.
How about rhythm? So in our rhythm e-course, we're going to touch upon like set meal times, wake up times, and just having some pauses in the day to regroup as a family and take a breath. Did you take that into account when you were a mom?
Yes, you really have to plan ahead. You know, when you kids were small, I used to get up around 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe. Yeah, start breakfast, big breakfast, because Eric used to deliver a paper and he was hungry when he came back. You know, John. Big breakfast before they went to school.
It was awesome. I remember it was always like eggs and bacon and
pancakes
sausage.
and sausages and homemade, everything homemade.
Yeah, it's like we were like little sumo wrestlers. You're fattening up.
Yeah, but nobody got fat because we went to school, you know, and came back and
you burn off all the bacon.
Yeah, sure. So I got my breakfast ready. I start my dinner because I was going out to play tennis at 9 o'clock. I had to be in the tennis court. You know? Yeah. So I start my dinner a little bit, whatever.
So it takes planning. Yeah.
The day before I knew what I was gonna do for dinner.
Okay.
Yeah. So I defrost the meat, of course, and everything was ready. I had all the ingredients, and so I sent you guys to school. Made your lunch. Everybody, I made lunch for the three of you until.
It was the same thing for 12 years.
So anyway, one day you kids were to school, you know, they had it all planned. I went out to play tennis, came back home and do a little bit of laundry, clean up the house and made their beds because none of you made their own bed, clean their own bedroom.
Still not my strong suit.
Yeah.
Bed making.
But remember how I
like to air it out though before you put the covers.
Oh yeah, but you can air it out only half an hour.
Oh,
okay. The windows and air out, but not the whole, you know.
Okay, moving on to scheduling.
Yeah. Always want you guys to try everything that you ask me for. You know, you want to try gymnastics, you went gymnastics. You want to try piano, horseback riding, swimming, everything. You did it as long as you wanted.
Nice.
The one that you didn't want to do it anymore is finished. Remember the ice skating that you got all your badges and when you have to get really serious to have.
Yeah, and then all the fun was sucked out.
I know.
Yeah, and I just wanted to stop.
And you stop.
Yeah.
The same was with ballet.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
You do for so many years until you had to.
You had to go on your tippy toes.
Yes, and real ballet now it was no more baby.
And then I saw real ballerinas' feet. And it was disgusting.
You know, I was so glad when you stopped that.
Me too.
Yeah. Not to push the kids for any activity. You know, let them do it what they want to do.
Yeah.
Because if they enjoy it, they're gonna do it right.
Yeah. Okay, so filtering. So what, in the sense of what you exposed the kids to in terms of like television shows, adult conversation, media, video, games,
yes.
stuff like that?
About
but
television,
different times, but
yeah.
still.
When you were smaller, like school age, up to 10, 12, television shows, they were out of the question. Nobody watched TV during the day. Only Saturday night they watch cartoons.
Saturday mornings.
Saturday morning. I remember it was a cartoon, and Sesame Street at 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know, Sesame Street was the only show that you guys watched. That was one thing, you know. And by the time that you got to be a teenager, it was different. Now you could watch maybe until 8 o'clock. Even I don't remember you watching during the week.
Yeah.
I don't remember anybody watching any.
Yeah, well, Incredible Hulk, I remember,
Yes.
and Dukes of Hazzard.
It came once a week.
Yes.
Yes.
Voyager with Phineas Bogg.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's when you were
And
in that time, even if you watch it more, in that time the TV shows were so, you know, so family oriented.
That's true. It was more wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, this is just awful. You
Yeah,
know?
it's
This is
gross.
awful, even for myself. I don't watch TV at all anymore.
No.
You know, they can go only so far, you know. And remember what I used to say to you? When you used
said a lot of things to me.
I said, Kathy, and I'm like an elastic. You are pulling. One of these time, the elastic gonna snap. You know.
Oh.
I always used to say that. I can elastic, you know, when you start getting a little bit pushy, you know. Yeah, come home at 9 o'clock, then you come at 9:30. Oh, the next time, the little more. Oh.
Yeah, and you did that.
Until one day, pook, it just.
And you especially said that when I got a training bra, and then you would like pull the elastic on the back and let go, right?
Yeah.
When you said.
Yeah. You see, it's like that, you know. It's like a boundary. They need to be, you know,
Snap
to know
back.
what they can do. Yeah. The kids know. They like to know what they can do, what they cannot do.
Don't you love this wind machine we have going on to make us look like really
it's beautiful, eh?
hot?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you.
Anyway.
So we'll do this again next year in your
Oh,
next
I'm
visit
looking forward.
here. I know. Who knows
Yeah.
what we're going to talk about? It's always a surprise.
Yes. Yeah.
And unrehearsed. All right. So with that, remember to snap your kids back for something like that.
Yeah.
And thanks, Mom. And we'll give each other the good old googly eye. And my readers a googly eye. And we'll see you next year.